The Alliance of Professional Tattooists with a public service message regarding the wearing of gloves. Your hands make a difference. Hello, I'm Dennis Dwyer with the Alliance of Professional Tattoo Artists with a public service message regarding the wearing of gloves. Your hands can make a difference. Our hands are two of the most important tools we have and the most versatile parts of our body. They are the one of your greatest assets we have. They do so many things like writing and holding hands, carrying, playing games, using a computer, texting on our phone, and a million other things. We use them in almost every aspect of our lives, and it's important to keep our hands safe and healthy because our hands can keep us safe. They can be tender and accurate enough to paint a picture, thread a needle through beads, and yet play a musical instrument with strings. They can also be strong and powerful enough to swing an axe or a bat, move heavy objects from one place to another, clean floors. No other creature in the world has hands that can grasp, hold, move, manipulate objects like human hands. We use hands to defend ourselves, and yet they can be a gateway for viruses and diseases to enter our body by the way we go through our life, not thinking about what we touch. Why do we not pay attention to the most important part of our body, our hands? We need to focus mentally, thinking on what and how we touch things. More importantly than ever, using barriers like gloves, handkerchiefs as a shield to touch door handles or phones or door jambs or any chairs, anything that we touch we don't think about, but we're leaving something there. Think about that. What you are touching things without protection. The invisible enemies in our environment all around us today, we can see them, we can't see them. You would be very scared. Cuts and scrapes can affect how you work and not be able to work at all. Let's examine the importance of keeping our hands clean and the best way to do that. Not just as a tattoo artist, but for everybody needs to pay attention to how and what we touch. I remember when I was a child, I was told to go and wash my hands, and I thought that just washing them, running them under the water quickly for just a good moment was good enough. Not so. We are to use soap and wash both sides of our hands, your wrist and in between your fingers, which requires at least 20 seconds or more, sort of like singing the happy birthday song. Not just passing under water, but thoroughly washing with special care. Wash under your nails. We use a nail brush, especially if you have been digging around on the beach or in your garden or turning a greasy wrench. Rinse your hands with warm water after you're done washing and dry them well. Hands need to be clean before you prepare any food and before you eat or tattoo so that germs don't get into your mouth. It is a must that you wash your hands before you begin to tattoo and wash them after you've finished working. People need to take this seriously. Please listen. You need to seriously look at this. There is so much at risk, and ignorance kills. Jewelry can be rings of doom and put your fingers in danger of making each and every touch possible of carrying something. And it also harbors the dirt and germs. If you are tattooing, don't wear jewelry. It's important to focus on how to protect ourselves, and our hands can be the front line of defense. How do we do that? Gloves are a front line of defense. but they need to be used correctly. They are not to protect us only, but they're also to protect others. Gloves need to be used correctly. A lot of food service people will put on their gloves and they'll handle food, take money, work the register with the same pair of gloves on. Think about that. They're touching everything, the food, the register, everything else that everyone else is touching with other gloves on. How does that stop passing any germs and viruses? They may keep us safe, but they still are transmittable vehicles to infect other people. Gloves are to protect people at both sides of the gloves. Us on the inside of the glove and those on the outside of the glove. Think about that. What we touch and what the gloves touch. Would you think seriously about that and use some common sense? I have seen people wearing tattoo gloves and then they'll grab a cigarette to smoke, taking a break, which tattooing, then they'll grab the phone while they're tattooing, and then they'll run their fingers through their hair with their gloves on. That makes no sense. What now? What then? How are we protecting anyone? Serious questions. Something to seriously think about. The Alliance of Professional Tattooists has been focused on safe tattoo practices since 1992, and we are on the front line of protecting people through safe interaction in our profession and encouraging everyone to think about how we connect with other people in life. The Alliance of Professional Tattooists is focused on keeping our job safe and those who we provide a service to safe. To find out more about the Alliance of Professional Tattooists, visit our website for more information. We will have more videos coming up about how to properly wash your hands, how to set up a tattoo station, how to set your tools together, and more importantly, how to break down a system. I thank you for watching this video. Please be safe, be well, and be aware.